When he got to TNA, he was ready to go. He really was. Then he worked some great matches with AJ Styles. I know that. And he did it in TNA too. Worked some great matches.
A lot of the reason why these guys would go on to greater success, Samoa Joe signing with TNA after and CM Punk signing with WWE, was because of that trilogy that put eyes on Ring of Honor and put eyes on both of these guys. And I know with you have actually worked with Samoa Joe in TNA. Anything you could tell us about your time working with Samoa Joe, who is a legendary competitor inside the wrestling ring ever since then?
How long has Samoa Joe been in the business? I met him. When did he go to TNA?
He came into TNA in 2005.
Okay. But when I saw him in 2005, he was polished. He knew what he was doing. And when did he get in the business, did you say?
I want to say 2001. I will confirm here right now. He made his debut in he started training and made his debut in 1999, 2000.
Okay. Well, but when he got to TNA, he was ready to go. He really was. Then he worked some great matches with AJ Styles. I know that. And he did it in TNA too. Worked some great matches. So here's something you might not know. Samoa Joe holds the record for the pay-per-view buy rate in TNA. Him and Kurt Angle. Did you know that?
Lockdown 2008. Yes.
And where was that?
Lockdown 2008. Let me.
In Massachusetts, somewhere up in there, right? Trenton or something.
I believe, yeah, if I remember correctly, I think it was it was Lowell, Massachusetts.
Well, when we were booking that in TNA, I said, guys, let's do something different. I told Jeff and Vince Russo. They said, what? I said, why don't we actually promote this match? They said, well, what do you mean? I said, let's don't put them on TV every week. And let's don't put them against each other every week. I said, why don't we just take them off TV and just let them talk the game? And we did. So we took them off, and Samoa Joe, we showed him training. Kurt Angle, we had him do a deal where he marked out a murder scene when they do the yellow chalk and they go around the body. And he told everybody, Samoa Joe, this is going to be you after that pay-per-view. So, but I didn't even think that was enough. So and we had it scheduled for Samoa Joe to go over. So I had him say on the interview one time, if I don't win, I'm quitting the business. Oh my God. You'd have thought I'd slap somebody's mama. Dixie said, well, why did he say that? And Vince said, why did he say that? I said, I told him to. Well, why? I says, is he winning or not? He's winning. He's winning. I says, so what's the deal? Because if you tell him that, I mean, Samoa Joe is putting a stipulation onto himself. And the people will come, I've always believed this, the people will come to see the good guy win. They won't come to see the bad guy win. And we did like 85,000 views. Pay-per-view buys. Which, by the way, was covered up for a long time because creative in TNA, we never knew what the buy rates were. If you're talking about secrets escaping Washington, D.C., if you had a secret in Washington, D.C. that you didn't want to leak out, put it in that safe where TNA held all their TNA buy rates because nobody was getting into that place. Dixie would hold a meeting. She'd say, well, the buy rate was up 10% from last month. 10%? Well, hey, last month could have been 100 buys. So this month it's 110. So, see, but we did do a buy rate, and they have the record for it, and I'm proud of those guys.